This is Scott Becker with the Becker Private Equity Business Podcast. Today's topic is Bad News is Good News, Part 3. So the bad news today is that unemployment claims, new jobless claims are elevated. They're at 262,000. This is the second week in a row where new jobless claims are elevated. And that's bad news if you lose your job. It's horrible news. Now, why is bad news good news? Bad news is good news for the stock market because the loss of jobs, higher unemployment, leads the market analysts to believe there's a better chance that the Fed will go slow in raising interest rates. And that leads the market to rebound heavily. So yesterday was a great day in the market once the jobless claims came out because it gives people confidence that the Fed's not going to tighten the economy too much further because they're scared of too much job loss. The Fed a couple of days ago said expect 2 more quarter-point rate hikes this year. We'll see if that ends up being the case. But in any event, on this bad news, and this is the constant in our ridiculously macro economy, that bad news, higher jobless claims, leads to good news in the stock market with the belief that there'll be less financial tightening by the Fed and thus more money available for the stock market and everything else. Fascinating situation to watch. So counterintuitive, all of this stuff, but really interesting to follow. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. If you're the first person to text me on this episode, Bad News is Good News, Part 3, and you're not somebody that's collected the gift certificate in the last month or so from Amazon, the Amazon gift certificate, we'll provide you an Amazon $100 e-gift card. You have to text 773-766-5322. You have to be the first person to text, and you can't be someone that's collected that gift card in the last month or so. And again, 773-766-5322. And again, it's separate. We talked about this separately. Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure's web business, Oracle's web business, all growing like crazy and incredibly profitable. Fascinating to watch. Thank you for listening to the Becker Private Equity and Business Podcast. And thank you to our magnificent producers, Chanel Bunger and Grace Keller, who are with us in person today. Thank you very much.